Hello, fans of baseball cards. Today we are looking at a 2000 Topps, 2007 Topps Series 2 box that was a Target exclusive. And let's see, this box has 20 packs, plus each pack is 6 cards, and then one extra 6-card pack of Ted Williams exclusive to Target cards. And this box was originally $19.99. I found someone selling it on eBay this week for less than that. And I noticed that the guy who sent it to me came in a Target box. So I think this was the box that this Topps box came in back in 2007, and it's been sitting at this person's house for 13 years waiting for someone like me to come along and open it. So I don't know if you would call this a blaster box, a mega box, what you would call it, but I'm not sure anyone knows anymore since it's been 13 years. But as we take a look at the sides here, there are some it's going to talk about the exclusive Target collector pack with the Ted Williams. There is a picture of a Ryan Howard autograph. There is an online instant win game that is no longer going to exist. Here are the odds of things. So we've got gold parallels are 1 in 23. MVP and NYC is 1 in 5. Opening day is 1 in 12. Trading places 1 in 9. So there's a couple things, or several things in here that we'll find a couple of. Here's a list of all of the possible autographs that we can find in here. So, and open up the box, we've got this piece of cardboard holding everything in place. And looking into it on the top there, we see the Ted Williams card. So, comes together in one nice big stack here, with the Ted Williams cards on the top. I am going to take a couple of these packs out and give them to a couple other people. I'm not going to take from the top. I'll just, we'll take that one, we'll take that one, and we'll take that one, and set them aside for other people. We look at a pack here, and so of course we still have David Ortiz on them. These are the cards that are have all black borders and little colorful squares in each corner to go along with the black borders. So I remember the black borders were kind of a departure for Topps at the time. I also remember one of the most common base cards, or famous base cards of this series, was the Derek Jeter that had a George W. Bush photoshopped into the background, and I think Mickey Mantle photoshopped into the dugout. That was in Series 1, and I don't believe there's any good rookies from this series, but I might be wrong, so we'll find out. So, Mike Maroth, Joe Smith, Kelly Johnson. Here's one of our inserts, the Generation Now of Chien-Ming Wang. Here is an instant win card that unfortunately is of no value now. We have a checklist, Miguel Tejada, and Icaro, which is probably one of the better stars that would be in this series. At least I don't think the instant win card counted as one of the 6 cards in that first pack. We've got Devern Hansack, Marlins team card, Russell Martin Cup card, David Lucci, I liked him, Distinguished Service, Charles de Gaulle. I would say in 2007 I would have not expected something like that, but seeing what they put into things like Allen and Ginter these days, maybe that is not so unusual. So, Distinguished Service right there. And then Chris Benson. Moving on to the next pack. We've got Josh Beckett. That's an interesting portrait there with the red background. Howie Kendrick. We have trading places of Alfonso Soriano being traded from the Nationals to the Cubs, or maybe he signed as a free agent, I don't remember. Here is an opening day insert of the Diamondbacks versus the Rockies. Here is Tops of the Class promo card. Tadahito Iguchi and Trevor Hoffman. So if you didn't see it, I had a 2019 Tops of the Class opening video that I had posted last month, just a week or two ago. Be sure to check that one out. Next we have Ozigian, Lou Piniella. So both the Chicago managers back-to-back. Josh Fogg. I like that card. It is the Ivan Rodriguez Hit Parade, and so Irod was one of my favorites. And it's got kind of a refractor look to it. There's our game code, Carlos Zambrano and Kelvin Escobar. I'm going to go back to a pack here for a moment and see what are the odds of a hit parade on these. That's one of the 1 of 9 inserts, and that Soriano was also a 1 of 9 insert. Moving on to the next pack. Clint Barmas, Willie Bloomquist, Buddy Bell, The Streak, Joe DiMaggio. So that is, I guess, there must have been 56 different cards in that set, one per, so one for each game of his all-time best hitting streak. This one is from June 20th, 1941. And looking there on the back, the opponent was the Detroit Tigers. The pitcher was Bobo Newsom. And in the first inning, he had a single. So interesting, DiMaggio there. And there is Mike Napoli, another Ranger who is a part of the 2011 World Series team. So happy to have that. And then So Taguchi. So where are we on the Joe DiMaggio cards? The Generation Nows are 1 and 4. The Distinguished Service, that was the Charles de Gaulle we had a moment ago, that was 1 and 12. Maybe I need to be looking at the box and not the not onto the pack itself. Trying to figure out where is our Joe DiMaggio auto on here. The streak was 1 and 9, and we also have some Mantle cards, which will be 1 out of 9 coming up. So looks like we've got about 4 base cards and a couple of inserts for every pack here. So here is Alexi Castillo, Milwaukee Brewers, Norris Hopper. I barely remember him, as my wife was a Reds fan. Manny Acta, I think he was the manager. Here is a rookie card of Alex Gordon. I guess he was a pretty good player. There's the winning card, there's that one, and Willie Mo Pena, a player that quite never lived up to his potential, I guess. Remember him from also when he went over to the Reds. Here we have Paul Bird, Orlando Cabrera. We have our gold card of Mark Redman. So we're probably only going to get 1 per box here. So that's numbered 350 out of 2007. Doug Davis, Juan Pierre, and Johnny Gomes. And I do like how this particular set did include a replica signature on each card. I think it's neat how they sometimes do that. We have Anibal Sanchez, and that pack, that card got damaged pretty bad in the sealing process of sealing that pack. So Angel Sanchez, might be all of them that way. Ramon Martinez, This one's fine of Juan Encarnacion. Adam Dunn as a red. Here is a Justin Verlander generation now. Our checklist. And Jermaine Dye. So yeah, I think that the cards were just not perfectly centered in the pack on that one when the whatever process is used to seal these. John Maine, Oliver Perez. We have classic combos of Angel Baroa and Andres Blanco, Jose Guillen, Juan Uribe, and Francisco Liriano Gold Cup card. So there probably aren't too many players that are going to appear in this set that are still active, maybe a couple of them. Our next pack we have Chris Woodward, who is now the Rangers manager. Classic combo of A-Rod and Jason Giambi. I like that one. Mike Piazza moving from the Padres to the A's. I don't really remember him in either place. I remember him when he was a Marlin for about a week. Ryan Klesko, Gustavo Chassin, and Gary Sheffield. Gustavo Chassin didn't have that great of a career, but he certainly did well against my Rangers every time they played. So here is Kei Igawa, Craig Wilson, Chris Young, and our next hit parade, 1 out of 9 packs, is going to be a Luis Gonzalez as a Dodger. Next generation now is going to be Russell Martin and Jason Isringhausen. Moving on to the next pack, we have Matt Chico, Kenny Lofton as a Ranger. Here is our Mickey Mantle 1 out of 9 cards here. So let's flip that over for a moment. And so I guess they made a set here highlighting every single home run that Mantle hit. And this would be home run number 398. So I wonder if there is someone that attempted to put together this entire set and how difficult that would be. We have another opening day card here of Reds versus Cubs. Cincinnati always gets to open the season at home, so it's going to be at the Great American Ballpark. Shane Victorino and A-Rod. So here is Akinori Iwamura, Brandon Webb, Kyle Loesch. Here we have another Mickey Mantle, and the I guess the similar design as his rookie card, but we've got the Mickey Mantle set number 23 of this set, wearing the cowboy hat. Got Justin Morneau and AJ Burnett. Need to fix my light for a moment. Okay, we have 4 more packs that I'm going to be opening today, and then our special Ted Williams cards will be after that. So next we have another red Eric Milton, Mark DeRosa. That was one of my mother-in-law's favorite players. Greg Norton. Okay, here, what do we have here? Road to 500. We've got an A-Rod as a Ranger, and this is, I believe this one was a special set with A-Rod cards. So home run number 208 was as a Ranger versus his old team, the Seattle Mariners, in 2001 against John Halama. Next up is our generation now of Ryan Zimmerman and Eric Chavez. Brian Barden, rookie card. Kerry Wood, Curtis Granderson, Bobby Crosby, Mark Kotze, Carlos Guillen. There was a nothing going on in that pack. Not even a top of the class or a checklist in that one. Next pack we have Fernando Rodney. There is the Rangers team card. And it is weird how they decided to put a fake wall in front of them there. John Patterson, Orlando Hudson, both of those, Jason Schmidt, and Brad Wilkerson back when he was a Ranger. I'm guessing they put the fake wall there because they must have had a team photo with Bat Boys and trainers and other people that they didn't have a license to print there. So here we have a Sean Casey and Placido Polanco. Looks like they have Albert Pujols caught in a rundown. My wife was a big fan of Sean Casey. Brian Roberts, Dodgers. Well, okay, they've got the fake outfield wall in front of the Dodgers as well. Steve Traxel, Josh Phelps, and Seth McClung. Gotta fix my light there again. Okay, now we're on to the Ted Williams pack. So, looking on the front here, we have September 28th. He went 2 for 3. And I think they mentioned this set. The purpose of this set was to highlight him as the last player to bat 400 in a season. So, these might all feature different games from that particular season and where he had a lot of hits. So as we flip these over, we've got September 28th, August 8th through 12, and I guess it's going to show the batting average that he had at the end of that particular game or day, or series of days. September 12th through 15th, 4 for 14. June 20 to 26, he was 8 for 21. On those days, he was 6 for 17. But in July, he was below 400. So those Ted Williams cards were the Target exclusives, and I think the what made those box special, I have no idea if anyone even cares about them anymore, but there you go. That was Topps 2007 Series 2, the Target Monster Box, and I am going to pass along a couple of those other packs to friends of mine who also run unboxing videos of their own. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.